Leaders in Dubai, a two-day conference that includes a further 2 days of workshops, is now in its 6th year. Greg Fairley reports.
The annual Leaders Forum firmly puts Dubai on the conference map every year. The speakers come from political, business and academic backgrounds. 1,000 top delegates then get to mingle and network over a 4-day period.
Our delegates has left after this morning's session with a lot, with idea of strategy, with an idea of goodness, and with an idea of recognition for your employees. And the same will be tomorrow. So it's meeting a lot of people's expectations.
It's the speakers that make the forum what it is. Archbishop Desmond Tutu, Gary Hamel, Benjamin Zander and the Honourable Al Gore, all on this year's list. Everyone takes away valuable knowledge.
Delegates we get are they come from all types of industries, and mainly from the GCC. Obviously, a large representation from the UAE, from Saudi, from Qatar, from Kuwait, Bahrain, and they're mainly of a line of C-level management, CEOs of major semi-government or government organisations.
The Leaders in Dubai Forum workshops and masterclasses aim to build discussion among delegates at a deeper level and bring about possible solutions to topics that have come up heading forwards.
At the moment we have the conference that most of our delegates are sitting in and listening, and then you might have half an hour out having coffee or an hour having lunch. I don't think that's enough for our delegates. I think they need to sit in rooms of 10 people, 15 people, talk about a topic that's just been discussed by the expert speaker, maybe bring the expert speaker into the round table of 15 top CEOs.
Leaders in Dubai brings together a collection of legends and icons onto the podium. They have quite literally changed the world that we live in today, and the 1,000 lucky delegates that have come to hear them speak over the next 2 days also will hopefully change the world as well that we live in through the world of business. Greg Fairley, Emirates News.
Archbishop Desmond Tutu is a human rights activist, Nobel Peace Prize recipient and member of the Elders. He's also respected as being one of the foremost leaders who has shaped the path for peace, justice and democracy. Greg Fairley spoke exclusively to the Archbishop earlier today and first of all asked him if he thought lessons had been learnt from the global economic downturn.
I hope so, very much. I mean, one is that clearly we are one community. When something happens in one place, it doesn't remain in that place, it affects the whole globe. I mean, two, I would say, is that we are going to have to learn more and more that this is a moral universe. Right and wrong matter. If you are a business person, you don't ask the question, is this profitable? You ask, is it right? Then profitable, because we've seen the consequences.
Now, Archbishop Tutu, in 1984 you won the Nobel Peace Prize. In what way did your life change from that day?
Well, at the time when it happened, it opened doors that were closed. I had wanted to meet with President Reagan to try to persuade him to apply sanctions against South Africa, and he wouldn't meet me. But the minute it was announced that I had been awarded the Nobel Peace Prize, there was an invitation to come to the White House, and that was important.
And just finally, Archbishop Tutu, what have you brought? What was your main message that you brought to leaders in Dubai?
I said too, I mean, you look at what has happened in Dubai, in Qatar, what they've done with their oil revenue, and you contrast it with, say, what they have not done with their oil revenue in places like Ghana and Nigeria and places of that sort, that it is again leadership, the quality of leadership. Leadership, when you look at Nelson Mandela and what it has meant for South Africa and the world, you realize, I mean, that leaders are of crucial importance.
Great. Archbishop Tutu, thank you very much for your time today.